The crowd outside Boston's historic City Hall applauded as billionaire real estate CEO Sophia Reid announced her newest luxury skyscraper. Cameras flashed, reporters cheered, and investors celebrated a project worth nearly $900 million. At that exact moment, an old U.S. mailman named Henry Collins carefully crossed the street carrying a weathered leather mailbag. He had delivered letters through Boston for 38 years without missing a single day. One certified envelope in his bag was addressed to Sophia Reid and marked personal, hand delivery only. Henry politely approached the security line. "Excuse me, ma'am. I have a certified letter that requires your signature." Sophia barely looked at him. "Can't you see I'm in the middle of a press conference?" Henry smiled apologetically. "Federal regulations require me to deliver it directly." Irritated, Sophia grabbed the envelope, glanced at his faded uniform, and laughed into the microphone. Imagine spending your whole life delivering other people's dreams instead of building your own. The audience chuckled. Then, in front of hundreds of cameras, she dropped the envelope onto the wet pavement and walked away. Henry quietly bent down, picked it up, brushed off the dirt, and whispered, "One day, you'll wish you had opened this first." That evening, Henry returned to the small apartment where he lived with his 12-year-old granddaughter Lucy. She noticed the mud on the envelope and asked, "Did someone treat you badly again?" Henry forced a smile. "People judge uniforms before they judge hearts." Lucy hugged him tightly, unaware that her grandfather's modest paycheck had never been the reason he stayed a mailman. Inside an old wooden cabinet, Henry unlocked a hidden compartment containing dozens of sealed legal files stamped with the Reid Family Trust. For nearly 20 years, he had secretly served as the court-appointed trustee of one of America's oldest family fortunes, a responsibility entrusted to him by Sophia's late grandfather, not because he was rich, but because he was the only man the old billionaire believed could never be bought. The next morning, Henry arrived at the post office and found every employee staring silently at the television. Sophia's brother Ethan Reid had filed an emergency petition to seize the entire Reid family fortune after their grandfather's death. The news anchor spoke one sentence that made Henry's face change instantly. "The court has ordered the mysterious trustee to appear within 48 hours, or the $900 million inheritance will be transferred permanently." Henry slowly looked at the same envelope Sophia had thrown into the mud. She had just rejected the only letter that could save her entire fortune.